What is up, guys? And we are back at it again with another video talking about the upcoming 2023 Arnold Classic. We have a confirmed competitors list, which is a little underwhelming when it comes to the number of competitors, but some solid guys. Now, we have a list of 8 competitors here. We know Charles Griffin has dropped out. He said that he wants more time to improve, get better, to work on his flaws. I don't know how much improvements you can make in 8 weeks between the Olympia to the Arnold, but a lot of the bodybuilders feel like taking time off will be more beneficial versus competing. I say it's only 8 weeks. Why would you not try to jump into collect a paycheck or, solidify yourself as an even better bodybuilder by placing higher in the show that is second in the world when it comes to bodybuilding? The Olympia is always going to be number one. The Arnold Classic is assessed the second biggest show in bodybuilding in the world. So to essentially not compete at that show is kind of wild to me. I mean, we have a competitor list at Olympia of 33 guys, and we have 7 of them confirmed for the following Arnold Classic in 8 weeks. That's wild. But right here we have William Bonac, Samson Dauda, Sean Clarita, 212 champion, by the way, Akeem Williams, Blessing Awodabu, Justin Rodriguez, and Kamal El Gardni, which is also a former 212 Olympia champion. So we have 212 guys in here crossing over from 212 to the Open. And we have Samson Dauda, who just came off of a top 6 placing at the Olympia. William Bonac, usually in that top 5, top 6, but slipped all the way to 9th because he wasn't off in terms of conditioning. He just did not have the same physique that he's known for, that pop roundness. He's still round through the arms and shoulders, but if you looked at previous years of William Bonac, comparing him to the last Olympia, it is just shades of what he used to be in the past. But with that being said, I think the top 3 will be William Bonac, Samson Dauda, and Sean Clarita. Now, we know Kamal Gardni went head-to-head with Akeem Williams, and he placed, I think, second behind Akeem. I think that was the Tampa Pro, if I'm not mistaken. Very close call, actually. I mean, Kamal could have won that. Akeem was not in shape at all. So that was an arguable show for sure. But William Bonac. So this is a guy who, outside of this Olympia, has always performed very well, no matter where he competed at. He has been in the top 2 at the Arnold for the past couple years. He won the Boston Pro this year. During the Phil Heath and Kai Green era, he was always in the top 5. During Sean Roden's reign, top 5. He's always been there. He's been an Olympia runner-up contender. And for whatever reason, his physique just does not have that same pop that he used to. Now, you can see that he's still bubbly through the arms, through the shoulders. But look at everywhere else. It's, this is a good chest, but this is not a William Bonac chest, right? Now, I will say, it looks like all the muscle is there for sure, but the presentation on stage that we saw the regression of his physique. For example, the lats were not as thick from the back. The quads from the front was not as sweepy as we traditionally are accustomed to seeing William Bonac. That overall just pop and polish was not exactly there, which dropped him from 6th all the way to 9th, in my opinion. I still think William still has enough muscle to turn around and potentially do some damage if he so chooses. As you can see here, I mean, still incredible bodybuilder when it comes to body parts. I mean, this is the Olympic champion, Hadi Chupan, he's standing next to, and he's not losing in the, mass department at all between legs and arms and shoulders and what we can just see from them pointing at each other here. So he definitely could still pop in and, tighten up the conditioning, get a bit fuller, probably a bit harder as well, and blow past these guys who just beat him at the Olympia. So I would not say count out William Bonac. He's still an incredible bodybuilder with all the potential to beat literally anyone, to be honest. But it's all about how is it going to be put together on that day on the stage. We'll see. Samson Dauda, this guy is on a very, very incredible roller coaster of just, not a roller coaster, man. He's just on a train just going up. Like, he's just on a rocket ship. The amount of improvements he's made from the 2022 Arnold, then the Boston Pro, then to the Olympia. I mean, guys who demolished him in these shows, the Arnold and the Boston. He got beaten by Steve Kuklo. He got beaten by Justin Rodriguez. He got beaten by William Bonac. And just, 7 months later, he comes in the Olympia and blows these guys out of the water, I mean, that's incredible. Now, Samson did beat Justin Rodriguez at the Arnold, but Justin beat him back at the Boston. And now Samson has beat him at the Olympia, so they're just kind of back and forth in placings. But I think at this point, Samson is just too much for someone like Justin to overcome. And I think as of right now, this is Samson's show to lose. Now we do have a complete wild card, a complete dark horse, someone that can definitely shake everything up, and that is Sean Clarita. Now he is small when it comes to body weight. He is. The guy weighs 185 pounds on stage, which is heavy for him. But other than height, he pound for pound is an incredible bodybuilder. I mean, people call him the mini Ronnie Coleman, the 212 Ronnie Coleman, because of just the amount of muscle he does carry on his frame. I mean, there's nothing you can pick apart on Sean. Nothing. Conditioning is there, size is there, proportion, symmetry, granite hard. I mean, my God, he is incredibly hard when it comes to just the look of the muscle and how dense everything is. I mean, the cross striations, the vascularity, and his muscles are still cross straight, although holding all that size. Usually when guys get stupid big and just pack their frame, they lose so many lines and so much of their, trademark definition points. Sean has not lost anything. Still has cross-striated quads, still has a cross-striated chest, which is a very rare thing in bodybuilding these days. All the separation is still there, all the muscles still there. He's hard to beat. You have a guy like Samson who literally weighs 100 pounds more than Sean Clarita on stage. How is that going to play out? Well, we kind of saw it play out at the Legion in 2021, where Sean beat Sergio, who literally had 100 pounds of muscle on him, as well as Regan. Sean placed first, Regan placed second, and Sergio placed third. So we know that Sean has the ability to beat these guys. I mean, height is not everything. It's a bodybuilding show, right? Symmetry, proportion, muscularity, definition, overall conditioning, package, how you present the muscle. Sean has all those elements. So I'm not saying that he is going to lose to Samson. He very well could win. But, if we're being honest, I mean, if Sergio and Regan compete at this year's Olympia, would they have even been top 10? Would they have been? I mean, I honestly see Regan outside of that top 12, maybe around the 14, 15 range with Patrick Johnson. I see Sean Clarita potentially cracking the top 10, maybe even beating William Bonac and placing ninth here. So I don't see Sean overcoming an Andrew Jack. I don't see him overcoming a Hunter Labrada. And Samson is 2 spots ahead of where he would ultimately place versus where Samson is being in 6th. If he did the Olympia, based off my prediction saying he's in 9th. We don't know, he didn't do the Olympia, at least the Open. But I think that's where you can comfortably say Sean would have placed. But, you just never know. I mean, this is a subjective sport. And it's honestly based off of just who's watching you at the current point in time and what they think about your physique. But Sean definitely has the tools to win, so definitely would not count him out. If I were to go ahead and place this right now when it comes to a lineup and who's going to place first, who's going to place 7th, I would definitely, as right now, say Samson's going to be first. Sean Clarita is going to be second. I think he's going to beat William. Yes, I do. William is not that much taller than Sean, although he's carrying a lot more muscle. I think William versus Sean is a better matchup in terms of fairness in comparison versus Sean versus Samson. Samson's like 5'11", 6 foot. Sean is, 5'3". It's crazy comparison to put them together like that. But yeah, Samson first, Sean second, William third. I would most likely have... I want to say Kamal in the 4th spot because I know he's going to be peeled. But Akeem's a big guy, and Akeem has beaten him before. Justin's also a big guy. Justin has not competed against Kamal. But I do want to put Kamal in 4th. I think he should have beaten Akeem at the Tampa Pro. And Akeem just did not look good at the Olympia. He did not. So I have Kamal 4th. I'll have Akeem 5th. I'll have Justin Rodriguez in 6th place, and I'll have Blessing of Wodabu last. Well, Blessing did beat Justin before, but Blessing did not look great at all at Olympia either. Um, and when it comes to Blessing's previous show versus Justin's previous show, Justin had a better package at Olympia versus Blessing. So for now, based off of their last show, as you're only as good as your last show, I'm gonna say Justin's gonna beat Blessing. So very exciting. I cannot wait. My predictions might change over time, so we will definitely see how these guys are looking leading up to Olympia. If they drop any updates, if they showcase some physique photos, we'll see what happens, guys. But quick video. Hope you enjoy the video. Like, share, comment down below. If you're not subscribed, make it a thing. Sub to the boy. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.